Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. In today's video, we're going to talk about things. We're going to move some things, we're going to figure out some decoration, we're going to figure out some general things to do. I think we're mainly going to be working on our residential area in the southeast. However, there is a slight problem with said residential area, and I'll show you that right now. And just see if you can see the problem. Can you see the issue? So, somehow I put Hornsby's house in the wrong place, and because you can't just shift the house up a little bit, you have to move it away and move it back. I've kind of just set us back by 2 whole days actually, which is really annoying. I don't really know how to put that. It's exceptionally annoying. So we're going to talk to Tom and we're going to move Hornsby's house. I can't, there's just no point in just saying, oh, it'll do, because it won't do. It'll bug me until the end of time. So really what we have to do is move it. Unfortunately. So sad. I didn't realise it at all. This is why you've got to lay things out at least a little bit, otherwise you'll make little stupid mistakes. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Hornsby is gonna move 3 days in a row. Although the problem would be slightly fixed if they would let you put a house on top of a house, as in, if it's the house you're moving, you should be able to move it on top of itself, essentially, instead of having to move it all the way away and then move it all the way back. That is a little daft. So it's the game's fault, not mine, somehow. Oh, God. That's so annoying. So annoying. Alas, not much we can do about it. So I have just come on, basically. Cleared out the inventory a little bit, looking okay. We're going to go check in at Nook's and then Abel's, get our gifts. I didn't actually talk to Fauna at all yesterday, so I've still got her present from yesterday. So we only need ones for Hornsby and ones for Rolled. Let's see what we've got here. We've got some pretty good looking stuff. How you doing, kids? It is Sunday, it's turnip day. Ah, right. There's someone called Ninji on Twitter who does basically loads of data mining for Animal Crossing New Horizons. And they actually figured out, via data mining, how the NPC system in the game works. So I'll go through that in a minute. It's actually really, really interesting. Don't want that. I do want the shower though, that's nice. How much are we talking? Oh my god. I mean, I'm going to buy it. It's fine, but it's expensive. I want the weird little chair as well. Yeah. Oh, remind me, because last time I forgot to buy the bloody TV. So what's this? Like a rice cooker? Hot pot thing? Soup kettle? Why soup kettle? So we need 110k. We also probably need to build a bridge today, but we'll see. My plans have been set back a little bit because of this whole... Do we have that? My plans have been set back a little bit because of the whole Hornsby dilemma. Unfortunately. Cheers, kids. Anyways, so how the system works. So right now, Saturdays and Sundays, you don't get special guests. You can get Celeste, you can get Wisp, but you're not going to get any of the others because Daisy May and KK take up the slots. So automatically, the special guests are limited to weekdays, if we're ignoring the nighttime ones, basically. He's wearing both his things today. He's got the star glasses on and the hat. Although I can't see him because of the bloody trees. Alright, we need to nip to Abel's. And so let me bring it up on the other page. So the other people who can visit is Sahara, Kix, Leaf, Gulliver, Label, CJ, Flick, Red. Okay, that's all the people in the game. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, how it works is at the moment you're guaranteed to get Sahara, Kix, and Leaf every single week, and we did actually get all 3 of those last week, if I recall correctly, which I do because I'm very clever. So that means there's only 2 slots left, and those 2 slots will rotate between Gulliver, Label, CJ, Flick, or Red. If you don't get someone that week, you're more likely to get them next week. There is some bad luck protection in place, but that means at least one of those 5 will only appear once in a 3-week period, assuming the bad luck protection worked correctly. And that's why people aren't seeing Red at all, because he could very easily arrive every 3 weeks, and it wouldn't be particularly unlucky. So I think that system needs changing. I have no idea why Kicks is guaranteed, because he's like one of the least interesting. I don't think Leaf needs to be guaranteed either. I think what they need to do is maybe integrate Kicks, and I think Leaf could be integrated into Nook's Cranny. I think Kicks could be integrated into the clothing shop really easily, so maybe that's something they need to think about, but it's good to know there's bad luck protection, but the system is still awful. Right, let's see what we can find for rolled. None of this looks particularly rolledy to me. Maybe we'll just do, will he wear farmer overalls? He's a jock, so I doubt it. Farm, no. What's jockey? I don't want to replace his hat. I love his hat too much. What's the jockiest thing we've got here? You wear a trench coat. Come on, Rolled, you look great in a trench coat. Why not? Gym tee. He's got to wear gym tee, right? Huh. We might be in trouble here, folks. What about the dotted? No. Well, I doubt that. I doubt that as well. Okay, I think we might have to look at hats. Or glasses. Triangle. No. Drinking? Maybe? Rolled, what's going on? He won't wear anything. Right, bicycle helmet is literally the only one, so I'm going to buy him a lime bicycle helmet. I really wish there was a way to buy things from here and just have them in your inventory. You have to buy them from the bit on the left to do that, otherwise it gets mailed to your home, which just means extra steps. Right, we need something for... Ooh, controller, stay there, you cheeky little devil. We need something for Hornsby as well. Who should, in theory, be a little easier to buy for, I guess. Nothing's jumping out at me. I'll just do another search. It's really easy. Just dotted. Come on. No, but he will wear a dotted dress, interestingly enough. Will he wear a trench coat? I swear, I have problem people. I can't just have anyone chill, can I? Everyone has to be a pain. He doesn't wear the frugal, I already checked that. He does wear the frugal hat. Oh, he does wear the frugal outfit. Okay, I'm not totally sure I want to give him this, but... I guess. What I could do in theory is just wear them out. But then the stuff I'm wearing gets mailed to the house as well, so... There's no way to win, really. Not totally thrilled about the items I've just purchased. I don't really have an alternative, but would have liked some slightly better stuff. Oh, alright, let's get this shower, and then we'll nip back to the... Well, we'll go move Hornsby's house, check out the beach, and do a little random skiddy circle things. We're also going to need to build a bridge today, hopefully. So, I'll tell you what, let's take out quite a lot of cashola. Right, I need... How much do I need? 110 for the shower, probably about 200, so we need about... I'm going to take out 320. That should cover everything. Oh, Tommy boy! The pipes are calling. Let's build a bridge! Finally. Eventually we will aim for a 5-star island, but I think it's going to have to be right at the end. You're allowed up to 100 weeds on your island. I have started to look into it a little bit. Maybe we'll focus on the house first. And now we need to decide what bridge we're going to get. I am building in stone, so I guess stone does make the most sense. It's a shame, because I really like the wooden bridges, but I just don't think they go with the stone ground. Like, I really like that one, and I think that's the nicest bridge in the entire game. I didn't realise that those have little bonus things. They're actually different build, slightly. But I really, really like that bridge. I just don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to look good. I think you have to stick with this one. It makes me sad. What I'd love is a stone one, more in style of that. I think that'd be really cool. The lack of siding on this one makes me feel like everyone would die. I'm just trying to think if I can get away with it. Whether the Zen bridge will actually function. No. It just won't. It just won't. Sacrifices must be made. for the good of the people. Right, let's get to work. So we're going to go to Nooks, we're going to drop stuff off at the house, pick up some stuff we need for decoration, because we can work on Book's house at the very least. Every time I say book, I think of Book's Fizz. So Book's Fizz, for those who don't know, it's like a sparkling orange wine. It's like sparkling alcoholic fruit juice, basically. It's called Book's Fizz. And... Hey, Pash, how you doing? And it's really big in the Isle of Man, where I grew up. And, oh god, the pain. And, it was like the first alcoholic drink I've had. We had it when we were like 10 years old, because my 10th birthday was very close to the millennium, to 2000, and I think they figured, ah, he's 10 years old, he can drink alcohol. You know, that's okay. Rolled! Buddy, I have a present for you. It is, what do we buy for rolled? Where's the, oh, it's look at the bloody There's so many stupid little systems in this game, I swear to god. Just let me choose, you know? Let me choose. Anyways. That's about all I've got. That's what Book's Fizz is. It's nice. It's good. It's chill. I had some, when did I have some? Christmas, I think? Okay, don't need the mitt chair, don't need the soup kettle. Oh, have we got the fence out already? Good stuff. That's for the bridge. That's the bridge. We need the clothing. Should be in order. No, it's not in order. Can I sort by order? Time. Yeah, there we go. On the plus side, all this nonsense is getting added to the quick little dupe check. Okay, got a couple. I mean, umbrellas is going to keep happening. All of this stuff is getting added to the catalogue, even though we're giving it away. Right. What else do we need? We need probably some weeds. Who doesn't? Okay, I don't like the sorting. There we go. Yeah, we need some weeds. Where are the weeds? Can't find the weeds. Who'll find the weeds? They're the weeds. Sorry. We're gonna need some trees. I think we're gonna end up planting them elsewhere though. And I don't really know what else we'd need. I think it just generally needs stuff. I don't know how else to put that. It just needs stuff in the area, you know? Just little random things lying around just to make it feel a little bit more. That you walk down the street and there's stuff everywhere. It's just this random things lying about and it makes it feel lived in and real. And I don't think we've got that right now. I'll grab another street lamp. And grab, someone can have a little garden lantern, why not? I just don't really have room. I think someone's going to have a clothesline. Again, I don't think it's going to fit, but we'll try our best. Garbage bin for the alleyway. Just stuff like that, you know, just anything to make it feel a little bit more real. I also want to put that somewhere, the well. Wellity. That'll do for now. Let's see what we can do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Tiger Beetle confused me. I'm easily confused, admittedly. Rolled! Is that rolled? No, that is a lantern and a cooler, which happen to have the exact same colour scheme rolled does. There he is. He's still hanging around. Right, what did we get for rolled? Was it the bike helmet? Or was that for Hornsby? No, that was for Hornsby. Okay, so it is the bike helmet. Well, I hate to take away the army helmet, but always, buddy, always. It's got to be safe, you know? I just want to protect this adorable noggin. It is a bicycle. He loves it. He loves it. I regret the glasses. The hat is always okay, but the glasses take away Rold's best feature. He's still an adorable little weirdo, though. Right, we need to move Hornsby. Do we have any room on the beach anywhere? Yeah, just here, actually. Sorry, pal. Oh, I need to buy turnips as well. Ugh. Off by 1. Ugh. No, don't imagine it. No, I don't need to. Ah. It's a beautiful spot, yeah. At least by tomorrow. No, not even by tomorrow. I move it back tomorrow. It knocks me down by like 3 days. Wait, is it 3 days? Let me think. What's maths? Takes a day to move it. Yeah, it knocks me back by 3 whole days. Well, it takes 2 days to move it and to move it back. And you can't work on it until the 3rd day. It would have been there in the right place by today. Now instead it's 2 days away from now. Oh yeah, that's awful. That's really bad. Okay. Right. Is supposed to be in by any chance? Well, why am I checking here? What's that going to do? Alright, there's no one in there. Oh. Hey, buddy. Aw, don't be shy. Your house is a massive pain, but don't be shy. I've got a present for you, pal. I'm not sure how you're going to feel about it, but here we go. Well, actually, I know you're going to love it. I actually do, but I'm not sure I want to ruin your beautiful Argyle. I'm going to, but still. At least eventually, like, because I'm doing this every single day, they'll have tons of clothing. So you'll never really know what they're going to wear. They'll just rotate it, and they'll end up in lots of cool stuff. He just looks like a peasant. Like a medieval peasant. I love it. One day somebody will give me some bloody photos. I don't think we're there yet. I haven't really worked on friendship the way other people have. Oh, okay. One day we'll get there. Anyone want to give me a recipe? That would be fun for the whole family. If you give me a recipe, no, I'm screaming that. I should really talk to him. I need that daily friendship point. But if that's the only friendship point you get in a day, it would take 225 days to get the totals you're looking for. Hey, book. Always. Getting hench. Gurg. I can't believe I screwed the house up. The problem is, you should always aim from the back, not the front, and I think I lined it up from the back, and that just, it doesn't work. Cause I'm silly. Release your recipes, people. Here we go. Yeah? So who lives here? Is this Pudge? I mean, this is Pudge. I don't think I've ever had a recipe from Pudge. Aww. Oh, he's such a child. Oh no. He's doing so. I'm proud of you, pal. I don't think I've got this one. He is wearing like a college letter jacket though, which makes me think he's older than this. You know, that maybe the child's room is inappropriate and is actually quite creepy, especially at night time. Alright, let's see if we can find our... Hello. It is. What I should do is find an item that I really like my villagers to wear and just buy like 10 of them. Maybe? Is that a good idea? Right, first of all, where are my fossils? I haven't seen a single fossil today. And where's my bootle? There's a bootle somewhere on this beach and I will find it. It's Bootle Beach. It's usually up there on the top left or on the top right, so I guess it must be over on the top right. Can I do this? Nice. I'm gonna have to change that bit. It bugs the jeepers at me every single time. Love you, Daisy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with turnips. I don't feel like I totally need the cash, but maybe I should just buy like one set of turnips a week, still like we did last week. Then again, this week my turnip price was like 5.59, so I'm pretty sure that means they're not going to get there this week. I mean, there's no real reason that would be the case, but it just seems unlikely. What have we got? A floral swag. What's floral swag? What on earth is floral swag? I'm very curious. Order obtained. Okay, a swag is clearly something that I don't understand, but it just looks like a weird bundle. What's a swag in this context? Somebody hit me up in the comments, or I'll Google it. I'm a little peasant. Okay, so we can work on this area, at least a little bit. You see, I thickened up the path here. The idea being that the lamppost can sit on the pathway, like so. So let's do the fence, first of all. I might actually need to build more of this. Should be okay. But it's annoying because the actual whoops, it is horizontally it's in the right spot. It's exactly it's exactly where I wanted it to be. It's the vertical positioning that's off. Oh wait, okay. It's time to put on the dreaded hard hat. A moment all of us have come to fear. I'm just bored. I was ready to get started on this. The plan today was actually, and the reason I've been dallying around and doing other things, because my plan was to have the extra house going in over here. Actually, this one that's going to sit around here, and then we were going to put the ramp in, potentially over there, and then build up that area. But we can do the river and do the bridge, so that's pretty cool. If you're into rivers and bridges, which I am. Next game. Yeah, I figured this path is going to have to stay here, but if we thicken it up to 3, then you can still see behind the houses anyway, and it's fine. It's going to look good. Just give me time. Just give me some time. And that already looks kind of cute. I want the lamppost to be in the same place, right? So let's build up this path a little bit more. Just over to the left. And then we can shut the lamppost in. And figure out what the bejeebus we're going to do with the rest of it as well. I'm going to go to here. The Hornsby's house betrayed me. I always knew I'd be betrayed by a blue house. I dreamed about it for a long time. Before the mole people arrived. So the lamppost goes just about there. So it's around here. That's not a lamppost. Out there? I think so. And it's going to look really nice at night. I do wish they weren't green, but my phone box is green as well, so maybe I can lean into that a little bit. At least it's getting built. This whole area is growing on me as well. The iron fencing. I think just looking at it for long enough makes me start to enjoy it. I'm going to move that tree, because that's been bugging me for absolutely ages. It can't grow because of the rock. It's very sad. I'm going to find you a home, buddy. You will live here, and you will be a mighty tree. The mightiest of all small young cedars. I shall call you Caesar. The cedar. Okay, so I want to put some items in. Let's try the clothesline. It's also a wrestling move. Oh, wait, we should do... I can't get around the back of the house, can I? No. So we should do this bit first. So the clothesline... I'm going to put the garbage bin somewhere else. Maybe I'll do like a little alleyway to the south. I don't know how that's going to fit. So here I just want to put... I want to get some flowers, actually, is what I want. Let's go grab some. I've got flowers all over the island that aren't doing anything, so... Oh, hello, look at this cheeky little thing here. I keep getting hybrids without meaning to get hybrids. I want these to match. Not really. I like these. Let's grab some of those. That'll do for now. I'm going to grab one more. Just thought about it. Let's mix it. I'll tell you what. No, I'm going to keep the hybrids there, because the hybrids can, I believe, like, self-breed or something. Let's grab that. Nope. Come on. There we go. I still haven't seen Fauna. She's never here. She hates me. We had an awkward night the other night, and now she won't talk to me anymore. Okay, so I want to put one flower over here. Let's go with the red. Get some weeds down. Isabel's going to hate me. Okay, that's fine. And then I want to try to fit the clothesline here. Nice. And I can even still get around. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, plant more weeds. It just makes the gardens feel fresh. And we're going to put a couple different flowers over here. I just think every garden should have something that makes it look different than the others. So the one on the right has the planters in. This one over here has the clothesline. Just little things that separate them a little bit, you know? It's very important to me. Do I want the lantern in as well? Not bin. Lantern. Yeah, it's cute. I like it. Cute is good. Okay, we're aiming for cute. It's Animal Bloody Crossing. I think that's looking a lot nicer. Oh, what are you guys talking about? I'm hungry and this is taking forever. Hey, buddy, can we get some advising? Oh, they're going on a picnic together. We should go have a picnic on the beach. Seashells are the chips of the sea, Hornsby. I love that. I don't know if that's limited to when you're better friends with your villagers, but I swear I never used to get those multi-person conversations at all, and now they pop up fairly regularly. So my main problem with this whole area is this bottom bit. What do I do here along this line? Do I just leave it open? I hear a balloon. There it is. What I think I do, I have no idea in reality, is we leave it open but we plant some stuff. I think there needs to be a break. Oh, nice. I'll take that. I don't think I can leave it open like this, but I think I have like a tree here and a tree here. Probably not the cedar, but the other trees. Tree there, or maybe even a couple of the palm trees as well. And then some weeds and stuff like that. I think if I fence it off, it's going to look too contained, too crammed in. I'd love to put some stuff here, you know, that little bit. Damn your fences. Yeah, it's going to come together. I think it needs stuff here and then. Okay, so I want to work on this. Tell you blooming what. We're going to work on we're going to just put the path in general. What time are we on? We're okay. We're looking good. This has apparently become just like Mass Effect, like a near hour-long episode series, so. There's always stuff to do, folks. Always stuff to do. This is basically going to go all the way over to the cusp of the river. The cuspid. It should be about there. And then it's going to curve upwards. And we'll make it curvy. So it does mean he's not going to get much of a... well, there's not going to be a garden on this side of the house, but that's okay. Is that okay? How am I going to build that? Oh, game. You don't half-bug me sometimes. I might move his one to the right. So he wouldn't have a garden on either side, but I can still put the fence in. I don't know if I need the fence. I'm just thinking about... My problem is, how would the fence end? If there's no fence on the left, but there is on the right... Maybe there isn't a fence on the right then. Maybe that's what I do differently. I'm not... I want the houses to be in the exact same space, but I'm not overly attached to the idea of them being identical in design, you know? The house would be one further back. Well, that really matters in that decision. Can I do this? Is this a thing? Nice. It's going to look really cool, but this is going to look different. So maybe instead, maybe just say he doesn't want like a fancy ass garden. do a little fence coming out to there and to there. If I can even do that. Maybe. And then we have like an alleyway going down here where we put the garbage bin and stuff like that. This is only 1 block wide. I think we just don't give them a fence. Is that going to look too out of place though? I actually don't know. I don't have the answer to that. How would you put a fence here? That comes across. I mean, this side would be fine. It's only the left. So maybe we just don't fence off this, or we do fence like that. Yeah, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It'll work. It'll work. Everything is happy, thumbs up, smiley face. May get out the way. So we need to build up this river, which I once destroyed, and now we're gonna rebuild. We don't have to go too far with this. I just need it to go far enough up that we can add the bridge, basically. I want to start getting those involved because I probably want to get building the ramp tomorrow, the one that's going to take us up to the next level. It's funny, there's so much that I want changed in this game. There's a lot about this game that is not that well designed in my opinion. Like we've been through this, but I still love the game. I've played it every single day since it came out. You know, it's fine to acknowledge that you love something, but it could be improved. You know, I just feel like I have to counter that. People get really annoyed when I criticize things sometimes. There's a weird perception on the other channel that I'm like really negative, and I don't think I am. I'm just realistic and want things to be as good as they can be. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. The point is, whoopsie daisy. Out of all the sort of little quality of life changes, I think the thing I want most is just the ability to have more than 8 ramps, because it has limited my design quite a lot. The bridges is less of an issue, but the limiting ramps is, I think, it's a problem. And I think it's a problem for a lot of people. I've seen a lot of people post their like planned designs out on the subreddit, and then people tell them, well, you know, you can only have 8 ramps, right? And suddenly like their entire plan just falls to absolute pieces. Hey ho, I have to get rid of these stumps. I have no words. And yet I must scream. I just want to get some height in. I think it needs it, which is the main problem with the ramp system, is that ramps are cool, and like height is cool. We should be celebrating that and like integrating it as much as possible. So putting such a harsh restriction on it kind of makes that difficult. I have no idea how high this is going up. The idea... we need to be careful here, because it is getting a little close to the museum as well. Still not high enough though. The idea is this comes up. You come across probably around here on the bridge. That takes you, well, probably a bit lower. I think you come across the bridge and it links into this path. So this is where the bridge has to be. Okay, cool. And then there'll be a little ramp around. Well, there's going to be a house here. There's going to be a house here. And then there'll be a ramp here. Yeah? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. It's going to be fine. I need to bring this path across. Make sure we line it up properly. Come on, path. At least it's... Look, no matter what, at least this area is finally in development. I feel like we haven't made any progress for a while. We did the dig site, I guess. I guess we've been okay, but... at least something's getting built. Like a residential thing is finally happening. This feels very long overdue. And I'm sure we'll change things around as we... Stop it! I'm sure we'll change things around as we go, but... For now, I'm pretty happy with it. Right, that is the bridge marker right there. So that's how far up we need to go. We are very nearly there. Lovely stuff. Give it a good old smack. I think if we just go one higher, because then I want to... Oh god, it is close. So much room. So much room being used up by these houses. Ugh. It's okay. It's okay. It's just because of the triple thickness path. But the next two houses will not have path behind them, which helps. Is this okay? Bridge comes across there. Raised area up here. The idea is this for the come up, and there to be a waterfall here, basically. And then the river's going to go... Yeah, this is going to be quite thin. I might just connect the two together. This and this. Well, this will be raised here, so I might just bring the two together. And there's going to be a ramp right here, so if you want to get up, you can get up that way. And that's fine. Might give me a bit more room to play with. We'll think about that. It's one of those things that you kind of just... This is why I want the houses in, because I kind of need to build around them and just get a proper sense for how much room I'm actually dealing with. Right now, I don't really know. But, let's see if we can build this bridge. It's 4 wide, isn't it? Okay, so we just bring it down by 1. That's okay, that's okay. That's totally okay. Yeah? Because that is actually going to be covered in stone anyway. Yeah, it looks fine. I'm just going to... Like, I know it isn't a thing, but I'm just going to bring in the stone before we put it down. Like, I'm pretty sure, off the top of my head, you can put stone underneath the bridge when it's already there. But the game is very picky about what you can and can't do, so I think it's always safer to just plan ahead. So we're just going to fill this a little bit in. And then we'll be good to go. Yeah, we'll go up by 1 as well. Not sure I'm even... No, I'm not doing that, am I? No. Come on, game. Honestly, I have no idea what this is going to all look like at the end. Let's try that again. Yeah? Yeah, looks good. Lloyd, let's talk. I've called this 168,000 bells. Currently, we have 0 bells in donations, which is just lovely, isn't it? A lot of people read that as sarcastic. I never do. I think he's being genuinely sincere. He just has no awareness or something. Because he's lovely. He's very friendly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is bring this up by a little bit more. But not by much. Maybe 2 blocks. Nee! How close do I want this to be? There's going to be a waterfall right here. And I kind of want a little bit more room, but the problem is every little step we take is 1 step closer to over here, which is what I'm trying to avoid. I think we have to build the waterfall now. I don't think there's a way around it. Because the point is, there has to be room for the river to curl in the other direction. It's all a little bit tight, to say the least. But it's okay. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. God knows how, but we're going to make it work. Tim Gunn would be proud. I have an itchy face. Alright, let's go. I just want to build the waterfall. And then tomorrow the bridge will come in. It's going to be like this big moment. It's going to be beautiful. And everyone's going to be like, wowzers. I'm like, yeah, I know. Wowzers, indeed. Oh, yeah, forgot about that. We could thin the river up at the top. Forgot about this. It's okay, like I said, so the idea is this is all going to be raised anyway. I think the idea, this cliff is going to kind of come round down like that, and then it'll sort of come down here for a little bit, and then come back up again, and there'll be a house there, and the ramp will be, the ramp is going to be like right here. The river basically has to come up and go like this. Meow. And then curve over to this side, because the idea is there's going to be a bridge in the middle, and then we're going to put the houses on either side. Because we've got loads of bridges, we can use bridges really, like, aggressively. I don't know how you use a bridge aggressively, but we're going to. My only concern is how close these two are together. And it is close. The river is going to end up like 2 or 3 blocks from the museum boundary. It's a problem. Right now it's a problem. But we'll figure it out. I think there's no way to do it without connecting them together, it must be said. So I think this has to connect with that over there. And then the river can kind of move across. And we can put like a little rope fence up there or something like that just to block off that area. Or maybe we'll build like a little viewing platform so you can come and have a look or something like that. Maybe we'll put another ramp in right here so you don't have to cross the bridge to get up towards the houses and stuff. That's probably a good idea. I don't know if I've got the spare ramp for it, but I might do. It's going to require some finagling, okay? But everything in this game requires finagling. It's just, I think that's rolled every single time. That's okay. I think it's going to end up looking really nice. I'm a little annoyed about this, but I'll figure it out. I think it's going to end up looking really cool. It's just the space. We could always push this back by a couple of squares. And like I've said before, I don't mind getting rid of this. So if we got rid of the lower right corner here, brought this wall down to connect there, so there'd be a wall there, this would be your entrance into the museum, and it would be just like that. Meow. Oh, we might not even need to. Maybe I just block that off like that and leave this gap here. Yeah, we'll figure it out, we'll figure it out. Okay, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. I'm confident. I'm not confident at all, it's gonna be fine though. Right. At least it's becoming more of a town. It's getting there. Now, where would this be? Oh, I don't have another lamppost anyway. What have I got on me? Floor lamp. Garbage bin. Yeah, nothing I'm planning to use here. This is one of my problems, but again, I think just trees and stuff here. I think a fence is going to be too far. Hey, buddy. I didn't talk to you before. I feel bad. No, you can talk about your autobiography. I don't want to deny you, buddy. Where is Fauna? Where's Fauna's house? I'm going to just check if she's in. Oh, she is. Cool. I'll go give Fauna her present from yesterday, and then we will be done. This is our big project. I don't know what else is on the cards right now. I think I need to get this done before I can work on anything else, essentially. I don't want to... Like, we've talked about it before, but I have a tendency to jump from project to project, and I don't want to do that. I have. It was only a B. Oh, I'm sure it's fine, Fauna. I'm sure it's great. I tend to jump from thing to thing very, very quickly. Relationship to relationship, apparently. And I want to really stop doing that, so we are focusing 100% on this residential area until it's done. Or at least acceptable. I think what I'm doing is getting everything to a good state, and then I can go through and do detail work at the end if we want to change things up. That is super cute. She kind of looks like a flasher, it must be said. Wait, didn't I get this yesterday? Who gave me a career jacket? Is it the same one? Someone definitely gave me a career jacket yesterday. It was like pink. It's also pink. What's going on? You people don't know me at all. Okay, so we're going to end it there. Next video, we'll be putting the fence around Hornsby's. We'll be doing the ramp. We'll be putting... Oh, Hornsby's house is going to be there tomorrow. Ah! Oh, it's so painful. Okay. We might have to take a break from the residential area tomorrow and work on something else. I do need to do fishing. It must be said. And at least the bridge will be in. We could... God, I need this bridge now. The bridge has become very necessary. Oh no, but you better not tell me you want to leave. Oh, okay. That's okay. I do want a groovy tunic. I don't want a groovy tunic. I felt groovy for a second though, and that was plenty. I mean, we can work on the terraforming upstairs bit. We can begin to clear this out. I don't know how exciting that'll be, but I think I want to use a lot of these flowers for the homes, which is kind of why I figured I'd leave it till later. I don't have a bloody clue, folks. What do we do tomorrow? The campsite's basically done. There's still some big areas, but I don't know what we're putting in those big areas. That's the issue. The path up to the orchard could do with some love. And the river could do with some love in the bottom left. Don't get me wrong, there's loads of work to do. It's just, I don't want to get distracted. Maybe we just... I want to go back to Harv's Island, because as someone very nicely mentioned in yesterday's video, you can, in fact, bring your villagers into it and do your photo posing. So that might be cool to check out. I'd like to do some fishing as well, but that depends on my ability to get bait. Just thinking. Speaking of the river, just a thought, although kind of a pain because I've already built the bridge. What if the bridge was like down here instead? Yeah, that might have been a good... I'm not doing that. Okay, thank you for joining me. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye.